Hey, stop everything you're doing right now. Imagine you're walking through your backyard, brushing past a pretty pink flower that looks totally harmless, and 6 hours later, you're dead. No joke. That flower exists, millions of people grow it, and today I'm counting down the 10 most dangerous plants on the entire planet that can straight up kill you faster than you think. Some in minutes, some with one tiny scratch. And the number one spot? Bro, you're not ready for this. It's growing in gardens all across America right now, and there's literally zero antidote. Stick with me to the end because I'm also dropping the 3 common plants you or your neighbor probably have that made this list. Let's dive in before you accidentally touch the wrong thing. Starting at number 10, we've got oleander, the highway killer. You've seen this stuff everywhere. Those gorgeous pink, white, or red flowers lining freeways in California, Florida, Texas. Yeah, that's oleander. Looks innocent, smells amazing, but every single part of this plant is loaded with poison that attacks your heart like a sniper. One leaf, just one, can kill a grown adult. Kids have died from sucking nectar out of the flowers or using the branches as swords. Real story. A couple in California grilled some oleander sticks for hot dogs at a barbecue, and both ended up in the hospital with their hearts basically stopping. Doctors barely saved them. Smoke from burning oleander can kill you too. And get this, there are over 1 million oleander plants in Los Angeles alone. You probably drove past hundreds today. Wild, right? Number 9 is the castor bean plant. This one's sneaky because it looks kinda tropical and cool. Tall stalks, big leaves, and these spiky red seed pods that honestly look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Inside those pods, the deadliest beans on Earth. One single bean contains enough ricin to kill an adult human. Chew one by accident, and you're done in 36 hours. Vomiting, internal bleeding, organs shutting down. Remember that Bulgarian guy in London back in the 70s? Someone poked him with an umbrella tipped with ricin from these beans. Dead in 3 days. The craziest part? You can buy castor bean seeds on Amazon right now, labeled as decorative. People grow them just because they look dope. Bro, beauty is pain, or in this case, beauty is death. Number 8, angel's trumpet. Oh man. These hanging bell-shaped flowers are straight fire on Instagram. White, pink, yellow, massive blooms that drop down like chandeliers. Teens love picking them because they heard it gives you a crazy high. Yeah, it does. Until you hallucinate so hard you rip your own eyes out or jump off a roof. Real cases of kids thinking they could fly after making tea from the leaves. The plant is packed with scopolamine and atropine, stuff that turns your brain into a horror movie. Your heart races, you get burning dry mouth, then boom, coma or heart attack. Florida and Southern California are covered in these things. People plant them right by their front door like it's no big deal. Next time you see those gorgeous trumpet flowers hanging down, run the other way. Number 7, white snake root. This one's scary because it doesn't even need to touch you to kill you. It's a plain-looking weed with little white flowers that grows all over the Midwest and East Coast. Back in the 1800s, it killed thousands, including Abraham Lincoln's own mom. Here's how messed up this plant is. Cows eat it, the poison goes into their milk, humans drink the milk, and drop dead. They called it milk sickness. People would be fine one day, then shaking, vomiting, and gone. Nancy Hanks, Lincoln's mother, died from this exact plant in 1818. And guess what? White snake root is still growing wild all over the place. You could walk past it on a hike tomorrow and never know it murdered a president's mom. Okay, pause for a second. We're only halfway through and people are already dropping from flowers, beans, and even milk. But here's the thing. The next 6 plants are on another level of insane. One of them has caused grown men to shoot themselves because the pain wouldn't stop. Another one has literally zero antidote on planet Earth. And the scariest? One tiny scratch from number 6 and you're dead in 4 days no matter what doctors do. You still with me? Good, because it's about to get way darker. Number 6, the rosary pea. These seeds are gorgeous, bright red with a black spot. People use them to make jewelry all over the world. One problem, if that seed gets even a tiny crack or scratch, and you get the poison inside your skin, you're toast. We're talking one of the most toxic substances known to man, Abrin. It shuts down your cells so fast that even if doctors know what's happening, they can't stop it. Death in 3-5 days. Super slow and painful. In India and the Caribbean, people have died just from making necklaces because the drill scratched the seed. One single intact seed won't hurt you if you swallow it, but chew it or crack it. Game over. And yeah, these pretty beads are sold online as craft supplies. Bro, never trust red and black seeds. Number 5, water hemlock. This one grows near streams and ponds all across America, and it's known as the most violently toxic plant in North America. Looks like Queen Anne's lace or wild carrot. People mistake it all the time. Eat even a tiny piece of the root and within 15 minutes you're having the worst seizures of your life, foaming at the mouth, body twisting like crazy. Most people die in under 2 hours from respiratory failure. Fun fact, this is probably the real plant that killed Socrates, not the hemlock everyone thinks. Hikers and foragers die every single year because they think it's something edible. If you see a plant with umbrella-shaped white flowers near water, just back away slowly. Number 4, the manchineel tree, nicknamed the tree of death or death apple. This thing grows in Florida, the Caribbean, and Central America, on beaches where tourists chill. The tree looks normal, even has little green apple-looking fruits. Touch the bark. Your skin burns and blisters like acid. Stand under it when it rains. The sap mixes with the water and gives you chemical burns. Eat the fruit. Your throat swells shut and you basically burn from the inside. Spanish conquistadors called it la manzanilla de la muerte. There are warning signs on some beaches in Florida because people go blind just from the sap getting in their eyes. Smoke from burning the wood can blind you too. Yeah, this tree is so evil that even breathing near it wrong can mess you up. Number 3, the gympie from Australia. This plant is pure nightmare fuel. It looks like a big, harmless stinging nettle with heart-shaped leaves, but the entire plant is covered in tiny silica hairs that inject morphine-level pain venom. One touch, and it feels like being electrocuted and set on fire at the same time. The pain lasts for months, literally months. People have killed themselves because they couldn't take it anymore. Australian soldiers in WW, I used it as toilet paper by mistake and shot themselves to escape the pain. Horses have jumped off cliffs after brushing against it. One guy in Australia got stung in the face and said it was worse than childbirth, acid burns, and a broken bone all at once. Even the hairs that fall off the plant and blow in the wind can sting you. This thing is called the suicide plant for a reason. Hold up, we just hit the top 3 and I'm not gonna lie, my heart's racing right now. Because the next 2? They've been called the Queen of Poisons and the King of Killers for centuries. One stops your heart in hours with no antidote. The other makes your body arch so hard your spine snaps. And the craziest part, both are growing in American gardens right now, disguised as pretty flowers. You sure you're ready for this? Number 2, aconite, also called monkshood or wolfsbane. These tall purple-blue flowers look straight out of a fairy tale. People plant them everywhere because they're stunning. But every single part of this plant is dripping with aconite, one of the fastest-acting poisons on Earth. Touch it with bare hands and you might feel tingling in your fingers. Ingest even a tiny bit and within 6 hours your lips go numb, then your whole body. Then your heart just stops. No antidote. 0. In ancient times, they tipped arrows with it to take down wolves, hence the name. There's a case in Canada where a guy ate one flower thinking it was something else, and was dead before the ambulance arrived. Gardens all over the US and Canada have this growing right now. Next time you see those tall purple hood-shaped flowers, admire from a distance. And now drumroll, the #1 most dangerous plant on earth, the strychnine tree, Strychnos vomica. This tree from India and Southeast Asia produces seeds that contain strychnine, the stuff that makes your entire body lock up in the most horrifying way possible. One seed, just one, and in 10-30 minutes you start feeling stiff. Then the spasms hit. Your back arches so hard people literally bend backward until their spine snaps or they suffocate. Your face locks into this terrifying grin called rhesus sardonicus. It's been used in rat poison forever because it's so brutal. Death usually hits in under 2 hours and it's pure agony the whole time. Here's the scariest part. This tree is sold as an ornamental plant and the seeds are used in some herbal medicines. People have died taking the wrong dose thinking it was natural healing. Guinness World Records calls strychnine one of the most toxic natural substances on the planet. And yeah, you can order the seeds online right now. Alright, bonus time like I promised. Here are 3 common garden plants you or your neighbors probably grow that made this list. #1, oleander, those pretty freeway flowers. #2, castor bean, people grow them just because the pods look cool. #3, angel's trumpet, hanging by front doors all over warm states. 3 plants that look amazing in your yard but can straight up end you. Crazy, right? If you're still here, you're a legend. Drop a comment with the plant that shocked you the most. Smash that like button if you're never looking at flowers the same way again. And subscribe because next week we're doing the most dangerous animals hiding in plain sight in America. Stay safe out there. Seriously, don't touch random plants. See you in the next one.